Yeah, no, I think it's a great question again. My way of thinking on this is that you operate at both the 30,000 foot and at the 100-foot level by in two different ways. One is that at the 30,000 foot level, you should be articulating big, hairy, audacious goals for the next X months, and you can decide what your frequency of that is. What we really preferred was a 6-month cycle where someone would go out and say, you know what, we can come back to work every day, make things slightly better, but what if over 6 months we could double the business, right? Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be something exciting to come to work for? And of course, you have a much more structured debate around that, which is that the right goal or not? But then once that big, hairy, audacious goal has been articulated, I think there has to be a lot of independence at every level to now go take the tactical calls needed to be able to achieve that. And the way you do that is by saying, look, guys, there is no cost to doing things which are reversible. If it is reversible and if there is learning involved, don't overthink it, just do it. And that's how you make sure that, I mean, so for example, the kind of things that you can do is that you can take always, especially in the consumer internet space, right? You can take a cohort of users, which is small and which has a characteristic that you think represent the entire user base, and do all kinds of interesting experiments with them, which will allow you to learn. But you don't burn your bridges in that case. You can always, you don't do things which are against your big, hairy, audacious goals or against your values. But within those confines, let junior most product manager, let a designer, let a marketing person come in and decide what that experiment is. And in fact, one part of the company should be focused on tooling that allows these people to independently ship out stuff without having to take permission from anyone. So for example, one of my pet projects was at Make My Trip was that, how do you get, I mean, designers have all these crazy ideas and they always have to go to a product manager and an engineering team for that to be even tested out. Could you build some kind of a lab experience inside the Make My Trip app where a designer could ship just a prototype, which has all kinds of analytics tracking behind it, so that the conversation that a designer has with the product manager is not that, oh my God, look at my cute little idea. Would you be willing to spend some time and dev resources on building it? The conversation should be, I've already done it. 10,000 people have already seen it. And by the way, this is the heat map of what they did. Now let's go and build it. So that's how you unlock a lot of innovation inside the company.